Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, a program that has been built on flash, excitement, swagger, even once a goal turnover chain. But the fundamentals of this program, substance. We'll have plenty of substance and swagger from the Canes today. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top tens, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Vols will kick it away to start. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Line gets set, first down. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's past the 30. Running toward the tape. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's got his man. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. With jet sweep pass. Sweet cut there. Touchdown, Miami! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Selden. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. So after the first down run, here's second down. They'll try the run. And it's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, what a break. Great job following on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, following the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Hits the accelerator to the right. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown ball.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. First down to start the drive after the break. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
To the air, it's Ward. Complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you've got to find him in the passing game.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Now facing a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Martinez. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sampson. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is...
And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a beautiful sight. Not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access, some cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Touch pass on the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Canes are threatening in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, this defense, their cardio, I think, is going to get tested in this one, because this quarterback will extend plays. He's going to do it often. It doesn't take it a lot for him to flush out of the pocket. If he just sees color, he's gone.
He'll take a shot. And it's caught! Touchdown, Hurricane!
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Selden. Ripping through the defense. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Dances away from the heat. He'll turn it loose out to the right. He's got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback sneaks ahead. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. Looking to pass, it's Ward. He's moving out of the pocket. He chucks one out to the right. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, when you're rolling out, you're cutting.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. The ball squirts free. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. And the Canes will kick it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Selden. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback will audible. They keep attacking through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Thornton. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. All wideouts, no backs. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Bought a little time, lets it go. Back open in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up. Single back formation, and they give it to him. At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Leaves it with the back. Baird is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Canes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. He has been Surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Selden. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Got his man on the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Miami 21, Tennessee 14.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Running back searching for a hole. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Number 27.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Coming after it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll let it go down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. It's a tie game, but the offense not only has great starting field position, but plenty of time to score. Power football with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. They're working that left side. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up 1st and goal.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Go straight ahead. Knocked down for the tackle. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
He's not going to get in. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and the lead remains at 6.
21.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Dropping back, it's Ward. Looking to scramble. He wants a big play here late. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the...
He unleashes a long one. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football, and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The ball squirts through the end zone. Back, they'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Got room on the return. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
You could not script a better start if you're on defense, and great job being heads up and being aware that this offense may come out trying to be aggressive and throw on the first play. Everybody executing their assignments, and they get a takeaway right off the bat.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown ball. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered in.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. He'll heave it deep. And it's caught inside the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. A run for the quarterback. There's a live football. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits.